So you can scoot forward so that your feet are flat, your spine is upright, and rest your hands somewhere comfortably in your lap or by your side. You can either close your eyes or take a soft gaze and begin to slow down your breath. And see if you can inhale until you're all the way full. And exhale until you're all the way empty. You can let your eyes open, keeping a soft focus, and feel free to open and close your eyes as it's useful for you. So let's start with a twist. You can bring your left hand across, your right hand somewhere on the chair behind you. Sit tall and twist, looking back over your right shoulder. And each in-breath, maybe a little more height. Each out-breath, maybe a little deeper twist. Keep going in this direction, but turn your head the opposite way, looking over your other shoulder like you're wringing out your spine. And then release, unwind, and switch. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, rotate. Keep going in this direction, but turn your head the opposite way. And then release back around to the front. Interlace fingers in front. Put some pressure between your arms like you're gonna pull them apart, spreading the upper back between the shoulder blades. And then release and interlace behind your back. Open up the chest. And then release a couple big shoulder circles. Let's stretch arms out to the side and then flex your hands. Point your fingers up, pull your fingers back towards you, push out through the base of your hands strongly. And then curl from fingertips down and in like you're trying to touch your own forearms, reaching out. And then a few really big circles, flexing and stretching all the little muscles. Go in both directions. And then shake that out. Let's take a twist, side bend. We'll bring the right arm up and over. You can lean onto your left hand. Circle your right arm back, as far back as you can. And keep circling. Finish up the circle you're on, coming back to your side stretch, and then let your head fall towards the bottom shoulder. Take the top arm out and down until your right shoulder presses down, stretching right side of the neck. Head falling one way, shoulder dropping the other way. Rotate your chin to your chest. And then come back up to neutral. Left arm up and over. Big reach out. Circle way back. Finish up the circle you're on. Come back to your side bend. And then let your head fall towards the floor. Take the top arm out and down, dropping down through your shoulder. Finding the interesting parts by maybe exploring a little. And then come back up. And let's roll the chin to the chest and over to the first side. So we'll do a couple half circles side to side just to even out the two sides. Watching the sensation move from one side across to the other. Next time your chin is to your chest, stay there. Interlace fingers behind your head and let your elbows hang down, stretching the back of your neck. And then release. Head floats back up. Let's take the right arm up, bend it straight back on itself, grab your elbow, and then take it back. As you do this, drop the ribs, draw the belly in. You might feel around a little inside the pose, what's interesting, what's useful. Release, right arm up, open it out, take it across, hook with the other arm, hug it in as close as you can. As you do this, draw back through right shoulder, so you're still square across the chest. Release, arm out, thumb points down, wrap it around. Interlace fingers at your waist, pull the knuckles around towards the front, elbows go towards one another. And then circle your right shoulder, just putting a little movement there. And then reach both arms back, and you can stay upright or fold. Part way or all the way over your lap. Maybe reach your arms up and back away from you. Release, come up. A few big shoulder circles. Up and back and down. We'll take the left arm up, bend it straight back on itself. Grab your elbow, take it back. As you do that, drop the ribs, feel around. And then release. Left arm up, open it out, take it across. Hook with the other arm, hug it in close. Release, arm out, thumb points down, wrap it around. This time when you go to interlace your fingers, try the other thumb on top, knuckles towards the front, elbows towards one another. Circle your left shoulder. Keeping fingers interlaced, reach both arms back, open up the heart. You can stay upright or fold. Release, come up. A few big shoulder circles up and back and down. Let's cross the right ankle above the left knee, getting into right outer hip. Sit tall and then tip forward, whether it's just a slight lean or coming all the way down to your elbows. Release, extend out, flex and point. Circle. Both directions, sit tall. And then release. Let's try the other one. Left ankle above right knee, lengthen and fold any amount. Release, come up, extend, flex and point. Couple big circles, both directions. And then let's go ahead and stand up behind the chair. And we'll use the back of the chair for a little bit of support and balance. Bring your feet hip width apart. And then just slowly lift the heels all the way up. Slowly lower them all the way down. See if you can do it nice and smoothly so there's not jerking. And how lightly can you touch the chair while you do this? Slow, lower and lift. You might even try a couple without touching the chair at all. Let's do one more. Now, keeping knees in line with one another, we're going to bend one leg and lift the heel up and then drop it down. So when you do this, don't have the knee come forward, but right in line with the other one. So heel is going to come up and down. This is for the hamstring to strengthen it. Up and down. 3 more. Up and down. Up and down. Last one. Up and down. Same thing other side. So get steady on 2 feet. Bend the other leg. Try and have your knees in line with one another. Lift up and down. Up and down. A lot of us have weak hamstrings. Up and down. This is really strengthening. Up and down. We'll do one more. Good. All right, let's stretch the hamstrings out. We'll step back, something like down dog. So feet hip width apart, hands shoulder width apart. Pull the hips back. Your hands could stay on the top of the chair, or if you have an option of coming to the seat or lower, you're welcome to do that as well. You can bend your knees as much as you need to. Shine the sit bones up. And then take your time coming back up. Let's take a balancing pose on one leg. So the chair is there if you need it. We'll bring the right leg up. You can either have sole of the foot on the left inner ankle. We're opening the knee up, or the inner thigh, or anywhere on your inner leg above or below your knee. Don't put pressure on your knee. Chair's there if you need it. You could also bring arms out to the side, or hands together, or arms all the way up. You can always come back to the chair or back out to the side if you need a little more stability. Standing as tall as you can. And then release. Shake that out, maybe pedal out the feet a little bit, or do a few ankle circles. Same thing other side. Shift your weight, other leg up as high as you can, as low as you need. You can choose your arm position. Release. Pedal out your feet or circle your ankles. And let's come back to sitting. And this time we'll sit all the way back in the chair. Letting the back side of your body rest back. You can close your eyes or take a soft gaze. Find a relaxed position for your arms, your hands. And take a scan from the top to the bottom, relaxing as much as you can. If there's any tension you can feel in your head, your eyes, your face, your jaw, letting it release with the next exhale. Relaxing the neck, letting the shoulders drop a bit more. Feeling the whole backside of the torso resting back into the chair. Feel where your hands and arms are resting, touching each other, other parts of your body. And relaxing your legs, your feet. If there had been any control of your breath, can you let that go now as well? Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, gently waking your body up again. And let this movement increase gradually through your wrists and ankles. Maybe taking a big yawning stretch. When you're ready, scoot forward on your chair so your back is upright again. Deep inhale, bringing you more awake, alert. And bring hands together at the heart. Namaste. Thank you. Thanks for joining me for chair yoga.